Welcome back to another episode of QLF. It's your boy K Bash, and we're gonna jump right into it here today, man. Season 2 coming at you right now, so we're gonna jump right into it, man. Stop hating on Rocket. Okay, let's just go ahead and start off by telling you guys stop hating on Rocket. Let's punch down on a couple of things that are first off the new changes that have happened to Rocket for season 2, and we're gonna talk about a couple different ways so that you guys can play Rocket better. Now, the reason why I say stop hating on Rocket is because he's a very underrated healer, and people are actually very perturbed by his presence. They get very flustered when he arrives on the team for some reason. So, but here's the thing. Rocket's an awesome healer, dude. With the new changes that he has, I think he's doing 55 HP per direct hit that he hits on an ally. And now always remember, dude, you're gonna get that slowdown next to the ally. When Rocket does shoot those healing orbs out, it's gonna slow down right next to that ally to give them more advanced healing. So what you could actually do as a tech, quick little fact for you, as a tech for Rockets, if you bank the original ball off of a wall very close by, it will bounce for 2. So you could actually heal up to about 100 or so HP if you're able to closely bounce that against a wall or off the ground even works as well. And you can get double the effect of the trigger. I'm not sure if they've patched that yet or not. But now let's keep it going. Now as far as the CYA changes, like the yarn amplifier, now with that, it now gives you health. So before, I know everybody knows that the Rocket CYA only provided that damage boost. I think it was around 40% or so. Now it's down to 25% on the increase for damage, but it also does provide 100 HP per second as it is still alive on the field. Now, you guys know that enemies like to shoot that down and whatnot. So put that in a good place to where you're pushing forward so that the connection of the tether can still stay on your team, but it's not in an area that's going to get shot down very easily. Now, as we're going down to actual tactics for how to play Rocket, okay, there's about 4 things that I want you guys to kind of like look at, okay, for playing Rocket. First things first, Rocket is a raccoon. He has 4 legs. So remember to climb walls, constantly change positions when you guys are shooting your heals towards your allies and whatnot. Constantly move around, keep scurrying around, and make sure that you're utilizing all 4 of those legs. If you're getting attacked by a diver, climb a wall, change angles, hit a 90 on him really quick, and get out of there. There's no reason why Rocket should have a high death rate because of his mobility and his ability to change his trajectory and his placement on the map. You get 2 bursts on for your LB, or if you guys are playing on Xbox, or L1 if you guys are playing on PlayStation and whatnot. So you guys are able to scurry away and use those boosters twice. So do not forget to use those, and don't forget to climb walls. Okay, now also the next one we're going to look at is place your be right back res. Like, place that in a very good area to where you're in range. Now don't forget that there is a range to that. If you put it in an area that's too far away and somebody dies out of range, it's just going to be sitting back there throwing those shields at nobody. So you don't want to do that. Make sure you're putting those be right back reses in good locations that are near your team so they can still reutilize those shields. But if you don't want to utilize shields and you're only using it for res, make sure you put it up. Put it in an area. A lot of people don't look up. There's a quick little fact for you right there. Put it in the area that is in an area people don't look at. People don't kill flyers and they don't look up at perfectly placed heal packs. Okay, so put the be right back res in an area on a ledge somewhere out of sight, and make sure that it's in range so that you can still get those healers and those teammates res and back into the fight. Now, the next thing you want to look at is the orbs that you're shooting out at your team. You want to make sure you're shooting them in the direction that your team is going. All right, or shoot them through your team in the direction that they're headed, so that the balls are going to the orbs rather, are going to be on the way with them, so they'll be constantly healing them as they're running. Now the ball's going to get that slowdown that we talked about in the beginning. As soon as you shoot it out, it's going to slow down at the enemy. Now at the ally. Now in season 2, the ball will fly away after doing the slowdown for the limited amount of time that it does slow down. It will fly away quicker. So you're going to want to shoot them in a much more angled area. So you want to make sure that they're heading towards where your ally is going to be at. So when you're shooting those, bank them off walls. You can get a double bounce banking them off walls and increase the HP by 100% if you guys do it the right way. That's a tech, so that's not going to be guaranteed all the time. That's going to take a little bit more mastery of utilizing Rocket, but you guys can still get that out by accident by just jumping around and making sure you're getting those orbs out there. Now, another way to do that is Rocket is short, okay? So when you guys are shooting your orbs out, remember that some of them might not be going where your reticle is aiming, because of the fact that because of rockets being short, sometimes the orbs hit the concrete and they bounce back. So a good tech to do with Rocket, or a good just rule of thumb is to jump and shoot orbs and make sure that they're getting to your team. Watch where the orbs are going instead of watching where the reticle is on your screen. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're looking at the actual field and seeing where those balls are bouncing so you can make sure that they're going to where your team is going to be located. That's the only way to make sure that you're healing effectively and get those powerful numbers and keep people in the fight. Now, that's a couple different things that you guys can use to play Rocket a little bit better. Please stop hating on Rocket. He's an awesome healer. And when he's out there, a lot of times you might think that team you're beating them, but for some reason they're staying alive, and you can't understand why. There's a Rocket in the back line that is keeping them alive. So stop hating on him. Use him as in your strategies to climb. And if you guys do what I'm saying and listen to a couple of these little facts, you too will climb. It's your boy K Bash, man. Good luck out there. Peace.